A few decades ago, persistent storms and exceptionally heavy rains led to one of the greatest natural disasters in the history of the United States. During the Great Flood of 1993, over 150 major rivers and tributaries flooded, affecting over 400,000 square miles of land and causing over $15 billion in damage. For nearly 200 days, water swept through towns and ruined farmland, and tens of thousands of people were forced to evacuate their homes. We've since taken steps to minimize future flooding, but you can never totally prevent a flood. Today, areas like this remain at risk for flooding, and the economic impact of a flood can be significant. Just a single inch of floodwater can cause over $20,000 of damages to a house, and 6 inches of floodwater can double that to over $40,000. That's why the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, conducts scientific studies of streams nationwide to determine the likelihood of flooding and the likely location of affected areas. FEMA has completed a major study in our area, and the City of O'Fallon, along with all the other communities in St. Charles County, will be required to adopt FEMA's new flood insurance rate maps prior to January 20th. These maps are used by the National Flood Insurance Program to provide affordable insurance to property owners. Here in O'Fallon, approximately 190 homes are being moved into the floodplain, while around 500 houses are no longer within the floodplain map. You may not have needed insurance in the past, but you might be required to purchase it now. If you're going to be impacted by these new maps, talk to your insurance agent before they're adopted. They can advise you on reduced premiums or grandfathering options that can help save you money. You can get more information about the new FEMA floodplain maps by visiting the city's website. You'll find important notices and a searchable map to see if your address is impacted. If you have any further questions, please contact city staff at 636-379-5557. Remember, these changes will become effective on January 20th, and you'll need to determine if you're required to purchase flood insurance prior to that date.